Hello everyone, and welcome to Magic the Gathering Arena. Spent the last few days working on a quick white deck. I had one that had the highest mana cost be 2. Unfortunately, that one didn't win as often as I wanted it to be, so I had to throw in a couple of 3s. But I'm going to see how well it does in the constructed event. I have enough for a few entries, so even if I lose, oh well, no skin off my nose. Hey Goateeks, how you doing today? Is that? Yeah, it was Tiny Flyers and Big Cats. The way that this deck is constructed is that it has just a bunch of one-mana flyers, a few vampires, and a couple of the Johnny's Pridemates to help with the mid-game in case it ever gets that far. Let's see. Over battle, Dawn of Hope, Strike Conquerors. No. If I had another mana, that would be perfect, but got them all again this one. 2 mana, guard for battle, Legion's Light. Okay, yeah, Legion's Light, go for it. Let's go Dusthorn Skymarcher. This is looking good for beginning, and I'm up against a white. And he also has Legion's Landing. Sweet, he also plays fast deck. I wonder which one of us will be faster. I'll trade one of mine. He'll probably kill the vampire. No! He killed the Skymarker. He'll throw out another flyer, making me feel like he made the wrong decision. I don't know if I should put a History of Bernalia into my deck. I just don't see that it has a purpose. What are you gonna do? Throw? Oh, we had another Lunar. That's why he was so eager to attack with it. He'll probably attack with his Knight with Vigilance. And he does. Well, no, he didn't. Well, let's throw out the Panache Marshal. All my creatures now gain +1, except for the Panache Marshal himself. And so he's probably going to attack, well, he's obviously going to attack with both of his knights. Nice, attacking with everything. Oh, he attacked with 3 so that he could get Adano first fort. Okay. Let's see if you have a buff in your hand. You probably do. Oh, or you're just gonna buff it. Oh. This is going to be an interesting one. I'm not sure who's going to be faster in killing each other. All depends on what he has in his hand. He's just going to buff his own creature, so I'm just going to take it. He doesn't have lifelink with it, so it doesn't really matter. Why didn't he buff it? Oh! Spectacular Insanity, how you doing tonight? If he goes all out, he'll buff that to a 6. 2, 4, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13. He's just gonna buff it whether or not I block. So I'm just gonna take it for now. He'll buff it for 6. No? I'll throw out a Healer's Hawk just as a quick defense against one of them, so he'll survive his next attack if he decides to go all out. Good, good. Glad to hear that you're doing alright, Spectacular. Alright, I could attack with 3 and then have Legion's Landing transform. I'm surprised why haven't you been using Adanto First Fort every turn? Do you not know how that card works, or are you just using it as mana? You could be creating tokens every turn, dude. I'm holding up pretty well. He's got to attack with everything now, otherwise he loses next turn. What the hell are you doing, man? Thank you for the life. And he forfeits. He did not play that deck well. Oh, thank you for the forfeit? Alright. First match to 7. Against Celine! Exclamation point. Must be proud of that, dude. I'll play with Legion's Landing and Pride Mate. Oh, that's a very good hand, but I can't, not unless I have 2/1 cards. Not bad. Not bad. We'll see. And a 3rd Plains, but we don't need it, so put it at the bottom. Throw out Healer's Hawk. Next turn, we'll put out a Johnny's Pride Mate, hopefully, unless we're playing against a red deck, which I hope we're not. No, a black deck. Interesting, I haven't seen a Vampire Neonate in quite a while. Oh, I got another Plains anyway. Okay. So if a Johnny's Pride Mate survives to next turn, it'll survive until he gets a murder. Not bad. I was not expecting that he had that so soon. Defense for the air, and I'll just continuously attack with the Healer's Hawk. Now, if I know a black deck worth any salt, he has a murder in his hand, he just doesn't have any black mana at the moment. So, what are you gonna do? Stupid enough. Are you stupid enough to block the Griffin? Okay. Lose the Neonate. I wonder what he's he drew a black mana, he probably has... No? Unless he throws out a creature, then he's gonna have to block with his lieutenant. Which is usually the last thing that you want to do. It's taking a while. Are you foolish enough to think that you're gonna attack your lieutenant? I'm not gonna block. Oh, you're buying time. Okay. Are you running strictly colors? I'll make him think that that I have something in my hand. Yep, here comes murder. Calling it. Damage me by the time I kill you, dude. But that was a good play. Unless you have another Inspiring Cleric in your hand. I kill him in 4 turns, he would kill me in 5 if I never block. I'm not blocking. Oh, this is it. Ending this match. He'll probably double block to kill the Adrenalis Pridemate. I mean, I personally would as well, and that would give me a 5/4 to attack. Are you gonna double block? Odd. What are you expecting to do? You die in 2 turns. Unless you can find a way to ground my flyers. Is this it? Is he gonna surrender? What? Must. Yep, there's the marker. Okay, you're not gonna outlife me. Yeah, the most damage you can do right now is 4, 9, 11. Oh, shit! He found a flyer. That kind of pisses me off. But I suppose that's not going to matter. And this is game. Well, next turn is game. He's got a double block in order to defeat the Marshal. Nope. That's a foolish decision. You have to block. You have to block or you die. Good game. He has to see that there's no way that he can win. Okay. Instead of just surrendering. I hope that you win in your next next match. That's not a bad deck that you have there. Larcenies, how you doing today? How do you play this? There are a lot of tutorials online that explains how Magic the Gathering works. Essentially what it is, every turn you can play up to 1 mana in your hand onto the field, and you use that mana to cast spells. You cast sorcery spells, instant spells, and creature spells. My voice is low? Is that so? Let me see if I can fix that. How's that? I just boost the gain on my mic by a little bit. Oh god, no mana. That's nope. Oh god, now I'm too much mana. You know what? I'm feeling gutsy. I'm feeling gutsy. Let's keep it. No, I do not need any more mana, please. I have 18 mana in this deck. Why am I drawing it all? Oh god, I'm up against the... Another... Oh, jeez. Okay. Up against Merfolks. This is the deck that I seem to have a lot of trouble with, and especially with the way that my hand is right now. Okay. Are you going to throw out another Herald, or no? Oh, well that's good at least. What, do you have a counter spell in your hand already? What the hell is happening? Okay. What I just did is I spent 1 white mana to cast Duskborn Skymarcher. It's a creature with flying and 1 attack, 1 defense. Oh, he had a Merfolk Trickster. Now, what he just did was he cast 2 blue mana to cast Merfolk Trickster. You can see the 2 island mana in his hand. It had Flash, which means that even though it's a creature, it can be cast at any time. And when it is casted, he taps a creature I control, which he's going to do to the Healer's Hawk, thus preventing my attack. Oh no, wait, it just loses all abilities until end of turn. Okay, well, bad move on your end. I'm casting Moment of Triumph to get my Healer's Hawk +3, +2. I also gain 2 life. So I killed his Trickster. This game is kind of hard to explain as it's going on. But I'll do my best if you have any specific questions, Larcenies. Okay, Diamond Mare is a staple in a lot of decks. What that does is, when it comes out into the field, you choose a color. As long as Diamond Mare is on the field, whenever this player casts a blue spell, he will gain 1 life. But in a Merfolk deck, that actually slows it down because it's kind of a wasted card. And since Miscloaked Herald cannot be deblocked, he's probably going to attack with it every turn. Yep, there he goes. He's mana starved if he only has 2 mana in his hand. I'm sorry. So are you going to bounce the Banalish Marshal back to my hand? No? Okay. I'll declare an attack with everything. Let's see what he does. He'll probably block. Yep. Oh, there he goes. Okay, are you going to double block the Trickster? Yes, you are. Okay. I'll block the Trickster because I don't want you to have more Merfolks on the field. Kind of an odd choice. Do you still not have any? How much mana do you have in your deck, man? That was a foolish move unless you cast something. Nope. Okay. What are you gonna do? You should have kept your diamond in your block, man. You're done next turn. Unless you somehow get another mana, which I hope you do. I want this to be good. I have a feeling that he did not get that mana. I'm sorry, Crispy, that your deck kind of went against you. Alright. So, the reason why I have this 600 gold is because that I met the daily requirement, the daily quest. The daily quest was to cast 20 white or red spells. And over the last couple of games, I was able to do that. I also got 100 extra gold by winning 3 matches in one day. So right now, after 2 games, I've won twice. So now I'm at 400 gold and 3 cards. If I win one more match, I at least come out even, at least when it comes to gold cost for the tournament. Well, for this event. It costs 500 gold to enter. Let's see if we can get a full 7 wins. That'd be a first for this channel. Who are we up against? Grim Fandango. Neat name. Good luck. 3 mana. Legion's Landing. Okay. If you guys decide to take this deck for your own, I'll give you a full list of what the deck is. A good note, as long as you have 2 mana and a Legion's Landing, keep it, no matter what the rest of your hand is. Because Legion's Landing is like the power card of this deck. What it does is, for 1 mana, it's an enchantment that when it comes into play, it casts a 1/1 vampire token with lifelink. And if I ever attack with 3 creatures, it transforms into Adanto the First 4. And it has, for 3 mana, I can create a 1/1 white vampire creature with lifelink at any time, as long as I have 2 mana and 1 white. So let's draw out a Healer's Hawk and then attack with it. And then attack with that. He's usually people that have Llanowar Elves have them out as a mana source, not as a creature. Because you can tap the Llanowar Elves for one forest mana. So he's probably holding out for heavy hitters. Overgrown Tomb, I haven't seen that in a deck in a while. Okay, Wild Growth Walker, whenever a creature you... Oh, jeez. Now let's put out the Griffin. Attack for 2, heal for 2 with lifelink. God, I love that ability. It's always been my favorite ever since I first heard of it. Back in Judgment. Okay. You are very persistent in getting your hand out as quick as possible if you're costing 2 life for 2 Overgrown Tombs. Ah, Ravenous Chupacabra, you are probably going to kill the Griffin. Glad I can call you out on your moves. Now, if you were better, you would have done for the Healer's Hawk, so I wouldn't gain life every turn. But it is what it is. Ooh, Leonin Vanguard. This is one of my. It's turning into one of my favorite cards. As long as I have 3 creatures, at the beginning of my combat step, I will gain 1 life, and Leonin Vanguard will get +1/+1 until the end of turn. So it's a good way to maintain my life, even if I never attack with it. Interesting. I know that these two creatures are probably gonna die. In fact, I know that, but I'm attacking with 3 creatures in order for Legion's Landing to transform, so that for the future, I can create tokens to block. So it's kind of a sacrificial play. He's going, yep, there he goes, and then he's gonna block with the Chupacabra. Yep, there he goes. But then he remembered my Dustborn Sky Marcher. Or does he think that I'm going to do? Oh, no, wait, no, I forgot. I just cast him. Since I cast him for the first turn, I can't use his ability. Oh, that's great. So he just gained 6 life because he just explored. Because of his 2 Wind Growth walkers. This is going to start to become a pain in my ass. As of right now, he's going to be able to gain more life a turn as long as he has creatures that can explore. And he's probably going to attack with everything. Except for the Llanowar Elves. Is this online? Yes, it is, Larcenies. It's free. You can go to you can just search Magic the Gathering Arena. The first result will bring you to the website and you can download it. It's actually fairly compact, so it's not going to take long to download. Unfortunately, you cannot play with I was not thinking that he had cast down. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty much dead. As of right now, unfortunately, you cannot play with friends. I'll have to trade the Chupacabra. Unless... This is really unfortunate. He's able to get... I really don't know what to call this guy. Oh, come on! Another cast down? Shit. Yeah, I'm dead. I don't know. Like, there is virtually no way that I can make this a victory. I'm gonna lose 2 life. Like, I have a feeling that at this point he's just toying with me. Which is never a good thing. You don't toy with your opponent, you just end the game. just wondering what he has in his hand that he's not playing. He might have a third cast down. Got another one. Well, this might have been the mistake that he's going to regret now. Unless he has another cast down or murder or something else to reduce or to instantly kill Ajani's Pride Mate. Yep, there it goes. Vraska's Contempt. Just instantly destroy Exile, which is to remove from the game. And he gains 2 life. Fantastic. Okay, now he's attacking with everything. 4, 5, 7, 9, 10. 10 damage. I can do that for now. Nope. I'll take it. Now, even though that Legion's Landing is a legendary enchantment, and Ajano the First Fort is also legendary, they're considered 2 different cards, so I can have both of them out at the same time. But if I ever attack with 3 creatures, it will transform into Adanto the First Fort, and then it will destroy the other one. I hope everyone's doing well tonight. Oh, jeez. So then he's going to cast Ravaging Cabra, take out the Rustwing Falcon. No. The Vanguard. Smart play. I'm dead in 2 turns. Three. Well, depends on what happens in the next couple of turns, but yeah, I've lost. It's gonna gain 9 life. Oh wait, no, he's gonna gain 18 life. Would you guys hate me if I just surrender to this? Because it's pointless to continue. Yeah, I'm just gonna let him... Good game, Grim Fandango. You're able to get more defense out than I could have to kill you. Okay, I'm going to note that down. And hopefully I'll tweak out this deck some more to make it better. So that's our first loss. Let's see if we'll do better next time. Alright, who are we up against? Lightning Lance. Good luck. 3 mana. That's good. Next turn, put out the lane in Vanguard and Gird for Battle to buff both of them. Oh no, not a giant party. I know there are things I can. Oh no, is this a dragon deck? Probably is. He's gonna try to blow up the Ajani's Pridemate as soon as possible. The top 3 cards of your library, put one of them in your hand and the rest in the bottom of your library in any order. Okay, I wonder what he's looking for. Might be more mana. Yep. What are you gonna play? Oh, sorry. Not destroying it this time. Unless you have a shock. That was the best I could have possibly hoped for this deck. And he surrenders. Okay. He was really hoping that he could destroy Ajani's Pridemate and buy at least 2 more turns. But I was able to save it, and that's why I love this. That's why I love this deck. When it works perfectly. And if it ever gets beyond like turn 6 or something, then I'm in a lot of trouble. Up against Hobo. Interesting. Yeah, I'll keep it. 3 flyers and an Ajani's Pridemate. Oh, another white deck. I wonder how fast yours is. Red one. Interesting, interesting. So I don't know if you're going necessarily for speed or for power. If you throw out an Ajani's Pridemate, I'll know. Another Clifftrunk Retreat. I'll take it. I don't know if I should I don't know if I should gamble Ajani's Pridemate, because if he has a shock, then it's dead immediately. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. No, he doesn't. this has got to spook him at least a little bit. Ixalan's Binding. Ah, there goes the Johnny's Pride Mate. Now I also can't cast other Ajani's Pride Mates in my deck because of Ixalan's Binding. Ixalan's Binding, sorry. I keep mispronouncing it. I'll throw out all my flyers. He won't be able to block them. Your deck is built with another Boros Challenger. Boros Challenger. You can't out-damage. You can't out-kill me with that, but good luck in trying. I can't believe I turned that around. Yeah. Deck built around you have way too much mana. What are you stealing? Are you stealing? Okay. Buy Skyward. I only had 2 of them in the deck, so good for you. No, I'm just gonna play this smart. Do it on the Healer Hawks. 6, 7, 8. Yep, that's it. That's game. Oh, nope, that was 6, not 8. Oh my god. Bad math. Bad math. Okay.
Stand together.
Good game.
You're unstoppable.
Not.
See in yourself what I see in you.
Are you gonna surrender before I attack? Nope, I'm just gonna take the L. I don't really know what your deck was built around, Hobo, but I hope that you get better. And this is the biggest problem that this game has as of right now. It's still in beta. That a lot of the times you will lose your connection to the server. It doesn't really mean anything as long as the match ends. Then it's not like the game. Oh jeez. Okay. And it locked me out. Okay,
look,
this is new.
Special events. Each one is different.
And it reconnected.
Let's try to finish another quest. You can find events here too. Keep an eye out for new ones. Well, it's been fun. I hope you stick around. Goodbye, and good luck, Planeswalker.
Farewell, tutorial, the little sprite. That hasn't happened in a long while. What just happened was a bit of a glitch that the game, when it disconnected and reconnected, it reconnected and thought that I had never played the game before, so it tried to put me back in the tutorial. But then the game reconnected my stats and the fact that I played through the tutorial and that I had the ability to connect to every to the online tournaments and online play, that it just fast forward to the end of the tutorial, which was the farewell. So I hope I haven't. Okay. What the hell? all play modes on. There it is. Okay. Okay. Okay, I still have my wins. Okay. I mean, it wouldn't have been much if it had disconnected me from the event. I would just have to start all over. But if anybody decides to get this game and wants help building a deck, I'd be happy to help them. I'm not the best at it, but I'll give you what input I have from my near decade of experience with this game. This isn't the best hand, but I have 2 mana, so I'm gonna keep it. I like to say that if I have 2 creatures in my hand and 2 mana, I'm good. Crazy Ninja Smurf, good luck. There's 3rd mana. So the reason why I wasn't playing Dustborn Skymarcher immediately was because of Dawn of Hope. Whenever I gain health, for 2 mana, I can draw a card. Which I will mostly be doing every turn that I can. Either you're waiting for something, or you're expecting me to do something unexpected. This deck is pretty straightforward. So I don't know. I never liked a deck built around. Yeah, there it goes. That wasn't too bad. I need 1 more mana. Well, I need 2 more mana. No, wait, I just need 1 more mana and I can just create tokens every turn. Which isn't bad. That's why I kind of put Dawn of Hope in my deck. What are you gonna do? Oh, it's this deck! I haven't seen this in a while! Disinformation Campaign. Now the way that this deck works, if it's built the way that I think that it is, because most of them are built the same, is every turn, every time that he surveys, he returns Disinformation Campaign to his hand, which then he can recast in order to make me discard another card in my hand. But my deck is so fast, I never have cards in my hand. So I know that he's going to try to make me discard, so I may as well play this now. Now, if I didn't have Dawn of Hope on the field, I probably would have given up right then and there. Because this deck is built around the fact that your opponent cannot put anything on the field. Silencer. Whenever it deals damage to a player, exile target creature that player controls and put a hit counter on that card. That player loses the game when they own 3 or more exiled cards with the same name. Well, this actually could be bad. If they own 3 or more exiled cards with hit counters on them, Errata's owner shuffles Errata into their library. Okay. Shit, I shouldn't draw. Errata, the Silencer. This is a card I really haven't come across, so I don't know what to do against it. Because he's going to attack and he's going to banish Johnny's Pride Mate. Okay. He had another one? Oh shit. he has another Errata the Silencer in his hand, I will have lost. That is a very interesting deck. That is a win condition I've never come across. Huh. You've been playing for 2 decades, stupid, since at least 97, I think. Yeah, I've been playing off and on. So he's going to discard Dustborn Skymarcher. Disinformation Campaign goes back to his hand. He can recast it once he gets another black mana. He's going to attack with Errata the Silencer, get rid of Dustborn Skymarcher so that I have nothing to block, so I can't attack. Unless you do the Vanguard. What are you going to do? I'm interested. Yep, there you go. I had to try. Hey, Reptune, how you doing tonight? Well, that's it. That's game. Shit. Good game. I can't get rid of the silencer. He's going to attack with the Rod of the Silencer. He's going to get rid of another creature, and that's going to be game. I'm gonna have to look how to counter that deck. You're very tired. Oh, that's not good. Well, that's 2 losses, but I'm still up. So, let's see if we can't get 2 more wins. Spectacular Insanity, have you downloaded this game yet? I guess I've been trying to get you to play this game for almost as long as I've known you. Nope. Not keeping this hand. 2 mana, geared for battle, 2 healers, Hawk and a Rustwind Falcon, and a Bishop Shoulder. Cliff Jumper 6. Interesting name. Ooh. Oh. Did I know that triangle plus fish equals LSD trip? No, I did not. Wow, this is a really fast red deck. Runaway Steamkin. Whenever he casts a red spell, he puts a 1/1 counter on that. Are you going to just sacrifice your Fanatical Firebrand to destroy it right now? Well, you should. Yep, there he goes. This is a really, really fast red deck. Why haven't you chosen me yet? Here we go, man. Did you forget how your card is played? He attacks with the runaway steam. Let's see if he has a shock or another lightning strike in his hand. No, he does not. What do you have in your hand, man? Risk factor. Oh no! Unless I take 4 damage, he'll draw 3 cards. Oh, can I sacrifice 4 health? I think I can. People fear risk factor a lot because early game, it's a danger to deal with. Except that it's really not all that good. Especially against a deck that can gain 6 life a turn. Goblin Chainwalker deals 1 damage to everything. Okay. Are you going to, no, he can't flash, he can't jumpstart, Risk Factor. He could block with both creatures to kill my Bishop Shoulder. Let's see if he's going to do that. Ah! Not sure why you did that. Oh, Goblin Chain Warlord has first strike. That's right. You're not going to outdamage me. I'll just take it. And that's game. Your deck was fast, just not fast enough, Cliffjumper 6. And a very good match. White weenie decks are actually a lot faster than goblins. Especially modern. Now if we were to jump back to the late 90s, goblins were the fastest deck. You could get like 6 goblins out in 2 turns. Spectacular Insanity. No, I have not. I've played a few times, but not for me. My lady loves Magic, but she's more of the physical cards and won't play it online. Ah, understandable. Ooh. Oh. Am I greedy enough? Am I greedy enough to think that I'm gonna get land in at least 2 turns? Yes, I am. Go big or go home. Oh. Oh. That was. Oh no. Worked out for me in the end. Greed always pays off. And you're gonna attack. No, why didn't you attack with a lava runner? That would have been a free. That would have been a. I don't know, dude. He'll block with the lava runner. And I'll gain 5 life. So what are you going to do? That was a big waste. That was a big waste using Wizard's Lightning. Bad call. Yeah, let's see if you're willing to trade. You are. Red doesn't have any draw. You're gonna sacrifice the Fanatical Firebrand to destroy Skyborn? Dustborn. You are wasting so much. Deal 3 damage to destroy a 2-mana creature, that means that he's losing it's a waste for him. It's a waste for him to do that. Now, he thinks that I don't have any creatures left, but I'm going to sacrifice my Legion's Landing by playing another one. Yes. I'll take it. So you're going to jumpstart risk factor, probably. Nope, shot. Okay. And throw it around the escape. Like, this is the fastest red deck I've come across. How many shots? Oh, what is... Yeah, he's, risking... So he thinks that I'm going to let him draw 3 cards. No, never. So, what have you got left? Yep, he's now drawing dead. Let's see if you're willing to trade. Okay. I gain life, and I will draw. This is a risky play, leaving myself open, but... That's what I was afraid of, Rekindling Phoenix. Okay. So he's going to be a fool and attack with both, thinking that I'm going to be scared. No? Okay. Going to block, but my Silverbeak Griffin gains 2 life. Kills Rekindling Phoenix. I don't know how much longer I'll be able to keep this up. Whenever Rekindling Phoenix dies, he makes this elemental token, and at the beginning of his turn, he sacrifices the elemental token to get back Rekindling Phoenix. Hey cops, how you doing tonight? Oh, I was not expecting a shock. Okay. Okay. I think I may have just saved myself. No, I'm not going to draw, but I will let the Johnny's probably make it stronger. So unless he draws another shock or something else to deal damage to me, I think I've won. Oh, that's game. That's game. Good game. He attacks with the Phoenix, and that is lethal. Nashikaz, if that's pronounced correctly. Good game. Well, that's 3 losses. I get 800 gold for 500 to pay in. So I think this deck is pretty good. So I got a Slippery Scoundrel. I could rebuild my pirate deck a little bit with that. Oh ho ho! Thematic Compass. Search a library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it into your library as long as when I have 7 or more lands, transform Thematic Compass. Huh, that's a good card. Oh. I've been looking for you, Bone Dragon! Oh, you are going in my black deck. Like, right now. This is an excellent card. I love this because it is in and of itself a win, almost a win condition. It's very powerful. It can come back to the field practically for free if you have enough throwaway cards into your deck. So I'm going to show exactly what is in my deck. So the way that this deck is built is that it has 26 1-mana cards, 12 2-mana cards, and 4 3-mana cards. An average cost in this deck is 1.48, so this is an extremely fast deck. It contains 4 Duskborn Skymarchers, 4 Healer Hawks, 3 Leonin Vanguards, 4 Rustwing Falcons, 1 Skymarcher's Aspirant, 4 Gird for Battles, I keep calling him Geared, 4 Johnny's Pridemates, 3 Bishop Soldiers, 2 Silverbeak Griffins, 2 Dawn of Hopes, 1 Pride of Conquerors, mostly because I don't have any more. Whenever I come across any more, I'll definitely be putting them in the deck. And finally, 4 Banalish Marshals. I don't exactly know if the Benalish Marshals are good for this deck. It kind of slows it down a little bit. Cobb, so how does he fly when he's just bones? Because it's magical. That's why. It's Spectacular Insanity and a Partridge in a Paretari? This deck also has 18 white mana, so this is the fastest deck I've ever been able to come across that is viable. Like, maybe I should put some cards that can remove enemies, but that just slows the deck down. Even if it's 2 mana cards like Seal Away or Take Vengeance. I think this deck is good the way it is. If anybody can think of a way to make this deck a little better or faster, just let me know. And I'd be happy to take your recommendations. And if you guys ever want to see me play with a specific type of deck, just let me know, and I will give it my best. It may not be very good, but Spectacular Insanity asked me to make a red-black deck, which then made me appreciate Pirates all the more in the new series. But with 4,000 gold, I got a pack. Let's see what I got. Intrusive Pack Beast, I don't need. Direct Current, too slow. Iron Shell Beetle, I already have 4 of. Wojak Bodyguard, not bad for 3 mana for a 3/3, except that it can't attack alone. A common wild card, which I can make any common card from it. A Boros Challenger. Don't really play red-white. Might of the Masses. Target creature gets +1/+1 till end of turn for each creature I control. This would be good in my Sapling deck. And for our rare card, we've got a rare wild card. Excellent! So, I can buy 4 packs. Not sure what I should get. I'm going to get Ixalan for 1, 2 core sets, and a Rivals. Wish me luck. So you're telling me I could rip my skin off and just be bones and fly? I wouldn't recommend it. I'd highly not recommend it because I think that your bones would still be heavier than current, than air currents, so you would still sink. Watertap Weaver, another Merfolk, a decent small dinosaur, Pirate's Prize. Draw 2 cards, create a colorless treasure that sacrifice it to add 1 mana. Nest Robber, another chief dinosaur. Branch of Raptors, as long as you control another dinosaur. Okay, maybe I'll build a dinosaur deck. Tempest Caller. A creature with the power of sleep. Wily Goblin. When Wily Goblin enters, create a... Okay, I think I might put you in my pirate deck. And we've got Spell Swindle. Counter target spell, create X colorless treasure tokens. Ooh, this would be good in a blue pirate deck. Unfortunately, I haven't built one yet. So we got Overgrown Armasaur, and for opening 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packs, we've got our rare wild card. After the next 6 packs that we open, we get a mythic rare. So Overgrown Armasaur, Stampeding Horcrux, more dinosaurs. Aggressive Urge. Target creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn and draw a card. Sailor of Means. More treasure. And we got a Wayward Swordtooth. Play an additional land on each of your turns. Huh. I've never come across you. Cannot attack or block unless you have the City's Blessing. good for mid rounds. Larcenies, you say YOLO. YOLO to Cobb's ripping off his skin. Disperse, crash through, Titanic Growth, Hired Blade, Walking Corpse, Suspicious Bookcase. Target creature cannot be blocked this turn. I think I might have something that you can go towards. Another Fountain of Renewal, and another Leonin Warleader. Awesome, I'll put you in my life gain deck. Finally, another Disperse, Sparktongue Dragon, Hired Blade, Take Vengeance, Havoc Deals, Heroic Reinforcements. Create 2 white soldier creature tokens until end of turn. Creatures you control have +1/+1 and gain haste. Not bad. Dryad Greenseeker. Look at the top card of your library. If it's a land, reveal it and put it into your hand. And our rare card is...
This will be over quickly.
Oh, fuck. A Planeswalker. Not bad. Tezzeret Artifice Master. +1, create a 1/1 colorless Thopter artifact with flying, 0, draw a card. If you control 3 or more artifacts, draw 2 cards. And for -9, you gain an emblem at the beginning of your end step. Search your library for a permanent card, put it into the battlefield, and then shuffle your library. That is a fantastic Planeswalker. But I don't really run blue, so it's kind of wasted on me. I might build a blue deck in the future. A blue artifact deck. Not bad. But that is going to do it for this episode. And I hope that you all enjoyed it. And again, if you have any suggestions for decks, just let me know. I'd be happy to step out of my comfort zone to build another deck and try it out in the constructed event that goes on all the time. But I'm going to fine-tune the deck that I have and then try it in competitive to see if I can't beat people that run the same 4 decks over and over again. But until then, I will catch you next time. Take care, everyone.